up?
Oh. Junpei-kun. Koro-chan.
So, I think I mostly get what's going on. That's what happens to the losers, huh?
That's correct. And no one's taking my sister's key. No matter who we have to beat.
That's what I expected from little sis, but... AIGIS? What about you? You wanna redo the past, or move forward? Oh well, I didn't exactly make a choice myself, but... I've been thinking, the past or the present. I don't know, I feel like that's the wrong way to look at it. And maybe the problem's us for seeing it that way. I mean, just look at us, beating each other down because we can't agree. Do we really got what it takes to go back and make an even better future? What if we end up making a worse future instead? Look, I get that we don't got much time. If we rush this, fighting each other, no question we're getting a worse future. So, this is my choice. And I'm standing by it all the way. If we gotta fight anyway, then I'll just knock some sense into all of you. That's the
I
best
respect
I
you
got.
don't pay for this.
If he was here, I bet he'd know what to do.
Junpei-san.
Sorry, AIGIS. You can't be the one moving on to the finals if you don't even know what you want to do. So, I gotta do it myself, no matter how tough it gets. Thanks, Carmara. All right, I'm ready. Let's get this show on the road. No hard feelings, Kay. So don't hold anything back.
This is wrong. There has to be another way. This is my resolve. Persona, engage! What should I do? Persona! It is time. Persona! Now then. Sonic! Scared.
Persona!
Damage inflicted. What is optimal?
Chun. Let's go! Are you gonna miss?
This is my resolve. Something else. I can do this. Operation unsustainable.
Sorry to drag you into this, boy. Don't worry. I'll fight enough for both of us. Oh, you just against this!
This is my resolve.
A hero never gives up.
This is my world.
How the hell? Let's go!
As predicted. I can do this. No. I see. So this is what we're up against. This is my resolve. Persona!
This looks pretty bad. Hero, this looks pretty bad.
Energy levels stress up. Get you for that. Summoning! Damage inflicted.
Persona!
Shutting system failure.
That high count fucked me up badly.
AIGIS. Metis. Sorry about that. Let's go, Carmaro. We gotta do this our way. No hard feelings, Kay! So don't hold anything back!
This is wrong. There has to be another way. I can do this. Persona! How can I help my sister? Summoning! I can do this. I can do this. Unable to fight.
No hard feelings, Kay. So don't hold anything back.
Hold on, I'm gonna take a step away for a second.
Weapons at the ready. I can do this. Persona, engage. Focus. Persona. Let's go. It is time. Hello. Now then. This is my wish. Scared.
You're pretty tough, I just... All you, Tristan!
AIGIS, is she going to be okay like that? Use this.
Suck on that!
Systems reading optimal. I can do this. What is optimal? This is my way. Relinquish the scepter. This is my resolve. No. Now's my chance. What is optimal? Something else. This is my resolve. Persona! Persona!
Never gives up. Man, it hurts getting hit. Suck on that! How the hell?
Targeting. I can do this. Persona, engage! What is optimal? Thank you, sister! This is my way! Cooldown sequence in progress. It is time. This is my duty. Thank you, sister. I'm scared. This should work. Time to pick up the slack. Focus. Persona! Get you for that. This is my resolve. I think I can use it now. No. Summoning! Junpei-kun, Koro-chan.
I thought we were all searching for the same thing. I thought we all cared about each other. So why?
The next battle will be the last. If we win, there won't be anyone left who can take your key.
This can't be right. I think I agree with Junpei-san. That we're the problem. And knowing that I might die because of all this, it's terrifying. Terrifying to think that conflict is inevitable, because agreeing with anyone means disagreeing with someone else. So do we really have no choice but to hurt the ones we care about the most? That's just... I don't think I can take it.
Sister.
I can't do this. I won't. I'm not fighting anymore. I'll give you Kari-san and Mitsuru-san my key, and this will be over.
No! You can't just let yourself die!
I did, and that would be fine. Besides, you still don't know that for certain. I should be okay if my power core remains functional.
Wait, hold on! I had a premonition. I get that I haven't shared much about myself, but I wasn't trying to hide something. I just really don't know anything. I'm not sure when I discovered my emotions because I don't have any memories. I just woke up here, alone, and I only knew two things. One was that I had a sister somewhere out there who would understand me, and the other was that if I didn't do something, she would die. At first, I thought it would be because of the abyss of time, but I don't think so anymore. Now I think it's that power you awaken to. A power that leads to its wielder's death.
Its wielder's death. The answer to life.
I went to find you so I could save you, but I ended up causing your power to awaken. That's why I would do anything to protect you, even if it means you'll hate me for it. Because you're all I have. Metis.
I felt the same way about someone once, but that's exactly why I won't fight anymore. I can't hurt the people who made me who I am, even if you're right, and it ends up leading to my death.
No! I don't want you to die! Why do you have to die? Why does it have to be you? Why can't it be me instead?
Very good
Please
question.
Don't leave me behind. I'll give my life for the key too. And if that doesn't work, then I'm coming with you, so we can always be together.
What exactly are you saying?
Please don't leave me all alone.
Metis. I'm sorry. Don't worry. I'm not going anywhere. I know how painful it is to be left behind like that. How could I do that to you? You always seem to remind me of the things that are most important.
AIGIS.
Feelings for others can be painful, and even make us hurt each other. Honestly, it can cause a lot of suffering. But if I try to avoid that by not making a choice, I'd just be passing it off to someone else. I think I finally understand what Yukari-san was saying before.
Now everyone needs to recognize their own feelings. Think about who he was and what he meant to us.
I was running away from how I feel. What will I choose? if fixing or letting go of the past isn't the right way to think about it. Fuka-san, I want to discuss something with you.
Hmm?
You too, Metis.
Sister. Sister! Well, welcome. Take your. Please come again. Thank you very.
Welcome, come on in. Creating a quick so. What will it be? Everything good? Come again.
I guess,
So you're here.
Yukari-chan.
You thought about what I said, didn't you? I can see it in your face.
I did. I understand what you meant now.
There are 4 lit flames. And the victors of this battle will be awarded the true key. So, AIGIS, have you decided which choice you would make?
I can't go back to the past yet, so I won't give up this key.
I see. Then it appears we are in opposition.
Yes, I won't give up on what's important to me. It may be painful, but I will stand by my choice. I understand now, thanks to her.
Sister.
You know, all of this may have actually been for the best. You've been acting so empty and mechanical lately. Like when we first met, I actually thought you were just gonna hand over your key because you didn't want to fight. But what you just said, it's like you're alive again. Which means we'll both be giving it our all, right?
Yes, and I'm ready to prove it. I feel just as strongly about him as everyone else.
Alright then. Guess we're done talking. And I'm not giving up on what's important to me either.
You better be
ready, because I'll do whatever it takes to win.
Let both sides give it their all. No holds barred.
This is it. You can do it, Aigis. My energy. I think I can use it now. How can I help my sister? Persona!
Go! Artemisia! This is my resolve. Orpheus!
What's the best move?
Come forth! Psyche! Seriously? You can count on me. It's in your hands. Of course. Summoning. Susanoo! I can't go down. It's payback time. Don't think it'll be so easy.
Isis! Unleash your power! Now!
Impressive. But I'll fight to the bitter end.
Persona!
Too easy!
This is my resolve. Susanoo! Can't afford to lose. Summoning!
You're trying to hit your senses.
Yukari. Don't worry. I'll carry on your will.
How about this?
Sister, what do I do? What is optimal?
This is my duty.
In bad shape.
What should I do?
No holding back.
I am in bad shape.
When I fight, I show no mercy! What I do, sister?
I've failed.
Aigis. Here. I know that you'll do what's best for everyone. So I'm with you all the way.
This must be the true key. may sound strange given the circumstances, but I'm so glad you're all safe.
Yeah, so... You really don't want to go back?
What? Hey!
I want him back. I want him back. I don't care about anything else. I just want him to come back. I tried so hard to be strong and to look forward and just accept it all, but I can't. I can't do it. I just can't.
Yukari-san, that's not... I made him a promise, too. I told him I'd do my best to change this world. People would stop wishing for the fall. That's why I wanted to move on from the past. And just focus on the future.
Yukari-san.
But that was just a promise to myself. Not to him. So
It can't end like that.
Yukari, it's hard. Unbearably hard. But if you don't face that pain, it will never heal.
So what? If I face it, it'll suddenly be okay? I'll just accept that he's gone? Or forget all about it? That won't happen! All of us should know by now. That never happens!
You face your pain because it'll never truly go away. Yukari, would you help me fulfill the promise I made to him?
What?
It was more a promise to myself, like yours. He taught me so much, and showed me so many things that I've come to treasure. But before I could thank him, he was gone. The regret was suffocating. So, I promised myself I would always be there for the ones I care about, and fight to protect them no matter the cost. And you're someone I care about, Yukari.
what? Me?
You may not have thought much of it, but to me, last year, when you refused to give up on me and gave me something to fight for again, I will never forget that. So this time, we want to be here for you.
Mitsuru-senpai,
The pain of losing someone close to you is terrible. But you don't have to hold it in. And Yukari, you've kept yours locked up for too long. You've been trying so hard to push forward that you never stop to grieve. It's all right. We're here for you. Your friends are here for you.
Yukari-san, I want him to come back too, but I stopped to think about everything, like you told us to, and I realized something. So please, I'd like you to listen. I want to know what exactly he did. In that moment he used his power. We still aren't entirely sure what really happened to him. I think we should know that before making a choice. So I won't use the key just yet. This is the answer I arrived at, after learning everyone else's feelings.
what really happened?
I agree. We should know the whole story before acting.
Sounds good to me. But, can we even do that?
I'm not sure. All the doors to the past are gone except the one to his room.
There's actually one more, remember? We've been using it this whole time.
That's right. The door to Paulownia Mall.
The doors reflect the minds of those who pass through. If we wish strongly enough to look into the past, that door should allow us to do so.
I see. It would certainly be worth a try.
Is something wrong?
I was just thinking... I don't really have a reason to be here. And I did some horrible things to you all. So... I shouldn't go with you.
Dude, what are you even talking about? We got ourselves into this mess. None of this is on you.
Yeah, it's our own fault we got trapped here. And for squabbling with each other, too. You're sticking with us, whether you like it or not.
Don't you remember? I told you I won't leave you behind.
Huh?
Now that I think about it, it's pretty lucky there's still that one door left, huh? It almost seems too good to be a coincidence.
Huh. Actually, that is unusual. If its purpose was to prepare everyone for battle, why is it still here? We have the true key, so the fighting should be over. But the door hasn't disappeared. So then... does it have another purpose?
I suppose it would make sense. If that door hasn't fulfilled its purpose of preparing us for combat, perhaps there's still an enemy for us to defeat. Our own feelings were the cause of this situation, and AIGIS' proposal would take us to the source of that pain. I wouldn't be surprised to find something waiting for us there.
So, what should we do? Come up with another plan?
If there is something there, that's even more reason for us to go. That's what I think.
Then this should be our final battle.
That sounds familiar. Feels like January again.
I wonder what is waiting for us. Another large shadow, maybe?
No point thinking about it. We just gotta beat it, no matter what it is.
That's right. And I'll support you all as best as I can.
Okay then, when we work together, there's nothing we can't do. Now let's go! Let's go. We're here. What?
That wasn't here before.
It seems we truly do have one final battle ahead of us. Let's make sure we're as prepared as possible before proceeding.
Works for me. We'll get to the bottom of this, no matter what stands in our way.
Thank you.
Hey, Hey, listen. Sorry.
Pretty exciting, huh? What a relief. Yeah, seriously.
You see, uh-huh.
Really? Sorry about that.
Thank you very much.
Well, sorry.
Hi.
good day. How embarrassing. Very well.
What is this place?
I can feel it. This is the site of the final battle.
Hey, I can move.
If it's a past that everyone experienced, then you can interact with it, remember? It's just like that shopping mall.
Everyone? But this ain't your past, right?
It's probably because I...
Nyx, and that figure.
So this is the miracle he performed.
What is this? That's his life essence. This is what happened that night. Using the power of the Great Seal, his own essence became the seal. But when someone's life essence leaves their body, they die. To do this intentionally, he must have already found his answer to life.
His answer to life.
I don't think he has any regrets. He even managed to keep his promise to you all before his consciousness finished fading away.
His promise? You mean, to meet up on graduation day?
Wait, how do you know about all that?
How? I just do. I'm probably like Nyx, or this person who became the seal. I think I belong on this side. Nyx is able to bring death to all things, but if she's that powerful, then what was stopping her before he became the seal?
Huh. Was there someone else?
Then what about before humanity existed?
What are you getting at?
I'm not sure why this occurred to me, but I don't think Nyx is malicious. Normally, a seal shouldn't be necessary.
What? Are you saying he did this for nothing?
No. I think what he was actually trying to do...
The hell was that?
Everyone, look! Just as I thought. The purpose of his seal. It's not meant to hold back Nyx. It's to prevent something from reaching her.
What do you mean?
That giant monster. It's not a shadow. It's a mass of the worst traits and feelings from every person's heart. Deep down, everyone is calling for Nyx.
That can't be.
There was a time when I also wished for death. It's probably true that everyone has a part of them secretly yearning for it. only thing that separates the living from the non-living is death, the greatest equalizer.
I think I understand. When you feel like your life has no meaning, the thought of death can be comforting. And that subconscious desire is so strong, it could even create a monster like this. I guess that's just how it is these days.
Hell! Why is it after us?
You must want my sister. She has the same power as the one who created the seal. Are you going to fight it? You can't take on something like that!
This is a battle we can't run from. Feelings that created this monster came from within me as well. I couldn't accept reality. So I wished for the past. Despite that past harboring death and bloodshed, there isn't a doubt in my mind. This is the cause of all our struggles.
Sounds good to me. Let's take it down.
This isn't just a fight against a monster. I'll be facing myself as well. And I'm ready.
He won't run away this time. He's watching us, and we can't let him down.
This thing's got no chance of beating us, and I'm liking those odds.
Sister.
Don't worry. It won't stop us. To live means to not give in to your own weaknesses. So we won't lose. We will live. Focus.
Hold on, I'm gonna let this track ride a little bit. Hold on.
I can do this. This is my duty. Focus. Persona! Now's the time. Come first, Persona!
What's next? Persona! Damn it!
I was bad, careless. Damage lifted. I won't be beaten.
You're back in
This
the fight!
is my resolve.
Now it's our turn! Orpheus! How can I help my sister? Summoning! too. This is my wish.
Pull the trigger.
I won't lose.
I got this. Let's see. Risk against it. Ow! Not so bad.
Just as successfully avoided. Targeting. It is time. Here, G. I think I can use it now. How can I help my sister? Summoning!
I have to do this.
Why, thank you very much.
What's next? Persona!
What is that? I don't like the looks of it. Maybe it's preparing something? Be careful.
My head is spinning.
This should help. Abnormality detected. I can do this. Wait, just settle down. Something else. Using item. Now then. This is my wish. In this situation, confirm persona!
Can't stop me now. Risk against it.
I feel angry. Almost a hit. Attack it. One more.
Pull the trigger.
Come, listen.
What's next?
situation.
Some fun! Persona!
What's the plan? All you, Trismegistus! The hero never gives up.
Power. It's terrible. If that attack were to land multiple times. I'm gonna try scanning. No! Yukari-chan!
This will help. I'll get him this time. Forgia mode activated. Ready to die? Those who hurt my sister. Answer to me! Now's the time. I won't lose. I appreciate it.
Let's see. Persona! For real?
Seriously? Damage inflicted.
Everyone. No! Yukari-chan!
Using item. I owe you one. This is my
Did I scan on this enemy?
What next? Come on, Persona!
Why, thank you for your support.
Let's keep it rolling. What's the plan? All you, Trismegistus!
Too easy. It is time. Persona, engage!
In this situation. Persona!
Yuji, I think I can use it now.
Let's see. Trismegistus! Swing and a miss.
Successful. Summoning.
Orpheus!
Summoning! Energy levels dropping.
Hold the trigger. Come, listen!
What's next? All you, Trismegistus!
Oh! Violet's charging up. Its power levels become unstable.
I can do this! Orpheus! Just stay right there! What's next? ISIS!
What's the plan? Suck on that!
Get hit!
What
Can I stand on this enemy? Okay, here's what I found.
Summoning! Persona! System balance restored.
What's the best move?
Come on!
Pull the trigger.
Some fun! Persona! Thank you very much.
Close. I'm using this.
Just as I expected.
Damage inflicted.
Now,
Here!
I have to do this.
Now's the time. Over here! Watch this! Bullseye!
for this!
What are we waiting for? What's next? Oh, you Trismegistus!
Focus. I can do this! Orpheus! Now then. Persona! I have to do this. Persona!
What's the plan? Let's go!
Juno, hear me. Please help them.
This should work.
How can I help my sister? This is my wish.
Now's the time. Confront Persona!
Should I scan on this enemy?
I'll give them hell. Trismegistus!
Basic maneuver. What is optimal?
Saturnus! In this situation, Isis!
Thanks, dude.
Thank you for your support.
Can't stop me now. Persona!
Abnormality detected. It is time.
This is my duty!
This is nothing.
Medicine's back up!
That's a perfect way to end it.
Yeah! That's what you get! Fighting us! World saving warriors!
Wow. We actually did it.
I told you it wouldn't stop us.
But won't that monster reappear eventually? Because people will still keep having those feelings, wishing for destruction.
You're right. It's certainly difficult. People struggle to keep death at bay, all the while forgetting what makes life worth living in the first place.
I get it. That's why we need the seal. Without it, people would just call for Nyx again, wanting everything to end. Can't help but feel that way, even when we're staring it right in the face. I couldn't stop it myself either. Even if we did go back to that battle, it wouldn't change anything. That's why he made that choice.
Yukari.
I miss him. It hurts knowing he's gone forever, but I can see his choice and why he made it. I just have to accept it. That this is what he wanted. But it's still really, really hard to do that.
I have to do better too. He protected all of us. And he still is. Even now.
Yeah. We have to stay strong, just like he is.
At least I feel like I finally got to really see him off.
If it wasn't for that monster, we could have made it back, but I guess it's not like we can get rid of that thing for good. You can't change the feelings of the whole world.
Yes, we can. We can do it.
I guess.
It'll be different someday. As long as we're alive, we can change things. I know. Because I was even able to change myself.
That's our goal. And we gotta believe we can do it first. People aren't as hopeless as they think. We've already learned that much.
Yeah, you're right.
As long as we're alive, we can change things. You know, AIGIS, I think I felt like you got the same power as him this whole time. I was wondering why it got to be you and not me. But you were the one who really knew how to move forward. I guess you have that in common with him.
Oh. Really? Well, I'm glad to hear that.
I'm glad that you're glad. You know, I was pretty jealous for a good while there. Yeah, just petty jealousy, plain and simple. I wanted it to be me, and I said so many terrible things to you. I'm sorry.
Yukari-san.
Come on, let's use that key and go back to our time. I think we're all ready to start April 1st now.
Agreed.
All right. AIGIS?
Yes. I don't know how else to say this, so I'm very glad I got to know all of you.
Isn't it a bit early to be getting sentimental? And you don't have to be so stiff. We're all friends here, right? Actually, you shouldn't say that at all. It's like you're saying goodbye.
Yes, you're right. Oh, friendship. If something's mere presence can make you realize you're alive, and if that something isn't death, maybe it's friendship. Is that the answer to life I'm supposed to find?
Congratulations. sister.
Oh.
Where are we? What is this place?
The hell's all this now? Didn't we just walk outside?
How are you all here?
There is no need to worry. I simply summoned you that we might say our farewells. This is quite a surprise, however. I did not expect your friends to follow you here. It would seem that the power of the wild card within you has had an effect on them as well.
AIGIS, you know them?
This is a place where those soon to awaken to their power can receive guidance. Both my sister and your friend who sealed Nyx were guests here.
Metis, why are you over there with them? Just what's going on?
It's like I said before. I belong on this side. The abyss of time will disappear soon. The flow of time in your everyday lives will return to normal. Congratulations, sister. And the rest of you as well.
Metis, you...
Do you recall saying that you could no longer fulfill your purpose? To protect him? Well, I think you might still be able to do so.
What?
We all discussed earlier getting rid of that monster for good. Maybe someday, enough people will come to the same realization as you. Were that to happen, the world would stop calling for Nyx, and the monster would no longer appear. So until that day comes, continue fostering connections with others. That is how you can still protect him.
I really can keep protecting him?
Metis, who are you really? Won't you tell us?
I think she's my other self. The pain of losing him was unbearable. So much so, I just wanted to be a machine again. You must be the part of myself that I wished away. My lonely sister, always afraid of being left behind. You came to help me acknowledge and confront the pain of life. I understand now. But I wish I'd figured it out sooner.
Sister. The souls of all living things are connected through a plane, similar to a sea. I think that's where I came from. Your heart is connected to that sea as well. You truly are alive, and from now on, we'll always be together, sister. I'm coming home.
Welcome back. I feel tired. It's been some time since I last felt like this. I haven't needed sleep in a while.
Well, it would appear our guest has safely reached her destination. She has found her answer to life.
Her answer to life?
Please, tell me, now that I've found my answer, is my life going to end?
End? What do you mean by that?
AIGIS?
It's strange, though. I feel satisfied.
Wait, AIGIS, are you... No, you can't!
I wish I had been there to say goodbye. I shouldn't have locked myself away in my room, huh? Am I crying? Now that I think about it, Metis cried before. I must have even thrown away the ability to shed tears.
You've overcome this ordeal splendidly. and now you've reached the end of your journey. It is time for us to part.
Aigis, cut it out! This isn't funny!
Aigis, please!
Not Aigis too.
Okay. Don't worry.
Aigis! Aigis!
You know, you might be able to reach him now. Not so much with words, but with everyone's hearts and strength. If you were to do that, he wouldn't have to carry on alone anymore.
And that's all for the weather. At the tone, the time will be 12 a.m. Good evening. It is now April 1st. Here are the latest news reports.
What?
When did we fall asleep?
Huh? This is the dorm. Is everything back to normal? What is it?
You finally made it.
What happened? Weren't we all by the entrance talking about a key or something?
Yeah, we were. But it looks like that's been settled. Everything outside is back to normal. We're no longer blocked from leaving either.
So the abyss of time is gone then.
The date! It's April 1st!
So, it's all over then, right? Ah, hell yeah! About damn time!
Hey, Aigis, wake up! We made it out in one piece. Aigis?
Wait a second. After we used the key to open the front door, we ended up in a room that looked like an elevator. And while we were there, Aigis-san.
Hey, come on, Aigis. You're not gonna lie there forever, are you? Wake up. Aigis!
Kirijo-senpai.
Let's not jump to conclusions. We'll take her to her room for now. We can use the equipment there to check on her condition.
She's not waking up.
How's it looking, Fuka? I'm on it. I've used this equipment a number of times before. It should be designed to allow us to operate the most basic systems on our own.
No good. If only it wasn't so late at night. I'm sorry. I tried contacting the lab, but they're unlikely to send help anytime soon.
It's okay. I think I've almost got it.
Is that it?
Her vitals are on screen now. Let's see. No. This can't be.
Did you find something?
Her synaptic circuits. They're completely burned out. There must have been a massive system overload that took her way over capacity. I imagine it's related to her gaining the ability to use multiple personas.
Burned out, but she can be fixed, right?
It would be easy enough to replace the necessary parts, but the Aigis we know is already gone. No, Aigis.
Did you call my name?
Aigis!
Did something happen?
Hey man, don't scare us like that.
Way to give us a heart attack, you sleepyhead. You took so long to wake up, we thought you were dead.
But how? Her synaptic circuits shouldn't even be receiving power anymore. It's almost like she's really alive.
I'm sorry if I caused you all concern. I was having a dream. The first one in quite some time. It was full of memories of the time I spent with everyone, and strength of heart when united is barred by no door. It's nothing. Painful goodbyes may be one of the most difficult aspects of living, but I believe that spending time with those who care about you is one of the most joyous. I really am lucky to have such wonderful friends.
I guess we were right next to each other, suffering over the exact same things. Looking back, I feel kinda stupid. Why did we ever think we were all alone? I guess we're more alike than we thought.
Man, is this nightmare finally over? We're not gonna wake up and see April 1st again, are we?
Hey, quit tempting fate, would you? In any case, that's it for now.
Oh, crap. With the danger gone, I feel like I'm gonna pass out. I could practically sleep standing up.
Oh, Junpei-kun!
All right. Let's head back to our rooms and get some rest for tonight. Was there anything else to take care of before we turn in? Actually, there is one thing I'd like to announce. With regard to collecting everyone's evokers, I'd like to reverse that decision. This whole incident gave me a lot to think about. In a way, I may have been trying to bury the past by collecting the symbols of our power and locking them away. But even with no shadows left to fight, we remain in a battle against ourselves. So, everyone should hold on to their own.
Until the day when everyone can change, right?
Let's see. My large items have been shipped. Am I forgetting anything?
I just got word. Our transportation will be here shortly.
You're taking everyone else too?
Yes, their new dorms are on the way to the lab anyway. And since we're all here, I thought we might as well travel together. It would be dull otherwise.
Has anyone seen Junpei? I told him not to be late.
This guy.
Junpei-kun!
I bet he's trying to carry everything at once. Just ignore him. He did the same thing last year.
I see. It sounded like it really hurt, though.
Oh, my face. No one saw that, right?
Are you alright? Can't leave him alone for 5 minutes.
Sounds like they're here. Let's get going, shall we?
I actually have a favor to ask.
What is it?
I know it's last minute and might be too late, but would it be okay for me to not go back to the lab? Before, I thought I'd lost my purpose, my reason to live. Now I realize that isn't the case. If possible, I would like to keep attending school with Yukari-san and everyone.
AIGIS.
I want to continue experiencing new things with you all, if it's not too late.
Well, it would be difficult, since I'm no longer involved with Gekkoukan High.
Your transportation has arrived, ma'am.
Thank you.
Senpai!
I apologize, but there's been a sudden change in plans. We'll now be going to the school's Tatsumi Hall. The transfer to the lab has been canceled.
Senpai, you mean...
Hell yeah! That's what I'm talking about!
Thank you so much. It's an honor to be able to stay with you all.
It's weirdly kinda sad to leave, huh?
Yes, but change is part of life.
Hey, so... if you're gonna live in the dorms next year, do you wanna be roommates?
Huh?
Hey.
And you still need one. And also, it just makes sense, you know? Because we're friends, aren't we?
Yeah, let's do it!
Is this the end? The end? Yeah, we finally rolled credits. Okay. I enjoyed this. This was really fun. Sorry in the beginning that I couldn't be on the mic to kind of give the rundown. But overall, I thoroughly enjoyed this. Even though I had to do a little grinding to kind of get through the battles I really wanted to get Orpheus Telos. I'm happy I did. Metis is not a bad character. I know I gave her a lot of shit. She's not a bad character. I really enjoyed her. And her character arc and her relationship with AIGIS. Yukari really, stood out at the forefront. But even that moment with her and Mitsuru, standing by each other and showing that, hey, we are still here. You've shown me something. You've taught me something. Everybody just coming together, still waking up on April 1st. It's a new day. It's a new dawn. It's not April Fool's. No, we are not the fool today. And it's a really good closure, I think, to the entire P3 arc. We finally learned what happened to Makoto Yuki, playable character. It's kind of sad that we couldn't actually save him. I was hoping that we could, but we understood his sacrifice in this moment, and know that we will never actually see him again. It's kind of, that's very depressing that we couldn't do anything about it. Which in retrospect, I understand why P4 and P5 have the spin-offs that they do. I kind of want to dive into those because, Joker lived at the end of his arcs. I think Narukami lived at the end of his. But with this one being central to, concept of death and how to move on beyond it, very interesting narrative to follow through. So this being like the third story in the Persona series, it's a fun time. I wouldn't say like fun. You can see like it was a very deep and dark theme, and while it's a lot of people's favorites, it's probably not mine. I still like 5 a little bit more, maybe because that was my first Persona. But you know, I think I have this on par with 4. I might like 4 a little bit more too, just because we got to spend a lot more time with the different characters and the story there with the mystery and everything, and them just, you know, going out and saving each other and into the different worlds. I think I appreciate that a little bit more versus, you know, the Central Tartarus, and even with this one being the Door of the Abyss, or the Abyss of Time rather. A lot of those areas looping. It was okay, to say the least. I don't hate it at all, considering, you know, Mementos was a thing. But even then, we had the palaces. So like the fact that like we get Tartarus, and then we get Tartarus here, and then the different areas in 4. And then in 5, we get a combination of the two with Mementos, and then the different castles, or not castles, but different palaces in each of the enemies. So I wonder what direction they're going to take for P6. How are they going to evolve that? And I think that's where I'm excited when I finally dive into Metaphor, what direction they're take. Because yeah, all of them kind of take from each other and build on the mechanics of the previous entry. So what is it that this next game is going to do for like this entire school year for these characters? Are we going to see previous characters? Like, how is that going to go? But yeah, overall, this has been a very fun time. Like, Persona is honestly and obviously one of my favorite RPG franchises. I'm glad that we got to run through it within the last few months. And the fact that they did all of this in Unreal, knowing Soul Hackers is in Unity, I wonder which one they're gonna go into a little bit more. I think Metaphor. I don't know what Metaphor uses. We'll find out soon. But, you know, the fact that they're testing with these different engines means that we can potentially see more turnover in a lot of these games. What was it? SMT5, I think, uses an older version of Unreal. So, like, they have experience with it. And I'll go back to it someday. I'll go back to SMT5. I don't think that was a bad story at the beginning, but like also I started SMT3, and that one, I don't know if I would necessarily say I like SMT3. I don't think it's bad. I don't know. It didn't feel as engaging. Like SMT4, when I played it for the first time way back, like over 10 years ago, I think I enjoyed that and how that more engaging that was because of our party per se could still interact with, you know, the main character. So like we had the other samurai in those games, you know, we could still converse with them even though that we had the, you know, the different factions or whatever. We could still talk to each other, you know. And I think I like that somewhat about what SMT5 tries to do, even though I haven't completely dealt with it. But the fact that we were able to go back to the real world and then go into the underworld, you know, so I enjoy that, and now I'll go back to it because of that. AIGIS going through the walk of life to the next chapter of hers. Overall, very, very enjoyable. It's been 2 hours. By loading Save data weekend soon, right before the final battle. Yeah. Yeah, okay. And we're actually back in the real world. Hold on. And it lets us do this. Oh man. I like this. I like this a whole lot. Oh. So thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you for being a part of this journey. I really appreciate it. Yeah. The VOD will be up. I will organize the playlist on YouTube a lot better. I may make a new YouTube. I don't know yet. But this will be going up soon. And I think coming in March, we'll be doing some Metaphor Refantasio. So stay tuned. And thank you again.